What's up, YouTube? It's Brock with the House of Strong. We're bringing you an update for the 2021 Shaw Classic. Hope everybody's doing well. So, if you didn't already know, the Shaw Classic was originally supposed to take place in October, and it had to be moved to August 27th and 28th due to the Rogue Invitational taking place the same dates of the original dates for the Shaw Classic. Today, Brian went on YouTube and brought us some more details about the 2021 Shaw Classic. The biggest of those things is going to be the events and what they're going to be. Now, what's super cool is this show is now going to have 8 events. And this goes back to old World's Strongest Man finals where they used to have 8 events. And the reason Brian said he wanted to do this was to be able to test all the different areas that a strongman should be tested in. In recent history, there's been some complaints that event selection is the reason why some athletes have won World's Strongest Man and why others haven't. So by utilizing 8 events instead of 5 or 6 events, Brian is pretty much going to eliminate any type of excuse that anybody could have as to why someone won the Shaw Classic. So to get right into it, what are those 8 events? So Brian's sticking to the 2-day format. It's going to be 4 events on the first day and 4 events on the second day. And starting off day 1, we're going to start off just like we did last year with a max log attempt with the same Slater log that he used last year. That was a sight to see. Luke Stoltman took the win in that event. As you may know, Luke Stoltman is gunning for Big Z's record this year, and Big Z will be at this competition, so it'll be interesting to see how this event plays out. The next event is going to be a super yoke carry, and we don't have many details as far as what distance or what weight it's going to be yet. Brian has not said what that's going to be yet, but Brian did say this will be a head-to-head event, and seeing people go head-to-head is the best way, I think, to take in Strongman. You can really see the competitors trying to battle it out and strategize as they're going throughout the event. So this will be interesting to see how heavy this event goes. The Arnold Strongman Classic is known to be pretty heavy, so we don't know if it's going to be the 1,200 pound range or maybe it'll be closer to the 9 to 1,000 pound range. Not sure yet, but this will definitely be an interesting event to see. Now, this third event on day 1 is something that I'm really interested in seeing, and here's why. He is building a custom apparatus for this event. Now, this event is going to be a bag toss over bar. Now, why is that so interesting? Is because the competitors are actually going to go head to head in this event, something that we don't really see that often for this event. Now, what makes this apparatus so interesting is that it is 40 feet across. That's only details that we know about it. We don't know how high this apparatus is going to be. I'm assuming it's still going to be somewhere around the 15-foot mark, which is what a normal bag over bar height usually is. But the fact that it's going to be 40 feet across, this is going to be a massive apparatus, and I'm assuming it's probably going to be like the center point in this show. So this will be interesting to see the competitors go head-to-head, not something that we've seen in recent memory. So the fourth event on day 1 is going to be a car squat. This will be a refreshing event to see. We've been seeing mostly an axle bar or some type of fixed bar with the big black bulbous things on the end of them. I don't even know what you would call them. They look like bumpers that you would see that ships would put between a pier and the ship to keep the ship from bouncing up against the pier. That's what they appear to be. So this will be refreshing to see the car squat. Really looking forward to seeing this. This is a great list of events for day 1, starting off with the max log, into the super yoke, and then we go to the bag toss, and then into the car squat for reps. Now, going into day 2, we're going to start off with an event that was super popular last year, the Max Hummer Tire Deadlift. As you may know, JF Carone broke the world record and lifted 1,202 pounds at last year's Shaw Classic. Will that record be broken again this year? Well, I don't know, but there's going to be a lot of great deadlifters at the show. So we may see that record broken again. So we're going to start off with that, and then we're going to roll into a medley. Now, this medley is going to be a wheelbarrow. Not sure what the weights are going to be for this or exactly how this is going to look. If it's going to be some type of specialized wheelbarrow, which I'm assuming it will be something custom that Brian will get made. And then that 40-foot apparatus we were talking about earlier for the bag toss, it's going to be set up to be some sort of arm-over-arm event. I'm assuming it might look something similar to like World's Ultimate Strongman, how they had the flag hoist. Maybe it looks something similar to that where they're going to be sitting down or standing or something, and then they're going to be pulling on it, and it's going to be looped around the apparatus itself, which either way, that will be a spectacle to see. So can't wait to get more details about that. The apparatus is going to have multiple different purposes, and it's going to look really cool, probably as a centerpiece for the Shaw Classic this year. And next we're going to have the Circus dumbbell for reps. So we have the max log lift on day 1, and then now we're going to test the Circus dumbbell on day 2. That's interesting because people who typically do well on the max log don't always do well on the Circus dumbbell. Circus dumbbell is a completely different discipline, and it takes a different technique to be able to do well. So last year, it was a great show-off between Oleksiy Novikov and Brian Shaw going at it head-to-head. So this is another head-to-head competition, and it's going to be super cool to see. And what is a strongman show without Atlas stones? So I'm assuming it's going to be the same stones from last year. Maybe a different weight. Brian didn't say whether or not what the weights were going to be or how many stones there were going to be. So I'm assuming it'll be something similar to last year. So that'll be cool too. And that is also going to be head-to-head. So the majority of these events, besides the max log lift and the max hummer tire deadlift, are all going to be head-to-head. So it'll be an intense atmosphere, and it'll be a great spectacle to see. As far as tickets go, there still isn't a clear path as to how many tickets are going to be available, what ticket packages there will be. The only thing that Brian has stated is that VIP packages will be the first types of tickets to be sold. Now, what does the VIP package include? Well, there's a meet and greet, and there's also going to be a question and answer session the night before, and there's a chance for memorabilia, special types of memorabilia from the show. He didn't expand on a lot of details on that, but that is a part of the VIP package. Now, there is no cost yet. He hasn't said what that is going to be, what ticket prices are going to be, or anything like that. He did say that if you're a part of the Shaw Elite Club, you will be one of the first ones to find out about the VIP packages, and I'm assuming for general admission tickets as well. So they're still working with either Colorado or Denver or ST Spark, where the actual event is going to take place, or how they're going to sell tickets or whatnot, what the maximum capacity is going to be. Hopefully, since a lot of people are getting vaccinated and the numbers seem to be on the decline for COVID, hopefully we'll find something out here in the near future. All I do know is that if you are planning to try to attend this event, if you do buy tickets, airplane tickets or hotels, make sure it's refundable. Make sure you get insurance on it so you can get a refund out of it, or you can apply it to a different trip or whatnot. I believe that's going to be my plan. I am planning to attend this show and cover this show. So I plan on buying insurance for my plane tickets and hotels and rental car and all that good stuff, so that, if for some reason tickets don't get sold and it's no spectators allowed or whatnot, then at least I do have a backup plan for that. Another interesting bit is that Brian has also launched a website for the Shaw Classic. It's theshawclassic.com. And on there, you can find athlete profiles of the athletes that are going to be there. You also find event details, and then you'll also find out how you can get involved, help be a sponsor, and all that good information. As of right now, I looked at it. There's no ticket information yet, so that is not there. But so you can head over to theshawclassic.com to find more information about the 2021 Shaw Classic. So that's a lot of big news that Brian put out. Obviously, we'd like to know if there's going to be tickets available or when they will be available. But as soon as we know something, we'll let you guys know so that you can head over there and buy those tickets. And that's all for this episode. We have content that comes out weekly, so make sure you press that like button. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Hope you guys are doing well. Have a blessed week. Go out there and be strong, and we'll check you guys later.